April. Come, she will. When streams are ripe and swelled with rain, May. She will stay, resting in my arms again. April has always carried a certain kind of goodbye, but no song captures it quite like this one. Songs have used April as a metaphor before, but Prince turned it into something final. Some songs use April as a beginning. This one uses it as an ending. This month marks 10 years since Prince passed away, and it happened in April, the same month in which he once sang, "Sometimes it snows in April." While Purple Rain is often seen as his magnum opus, grand, dramatic, almost mythical, this song reveals something very different, smaller, more fragile, and perhaps more honest, a reflection on friendship, loss, and the realization that the end can be closer than you think. It was never released as a single, and only after his passing did it find its way into the charts. But this might be the most human song he ever made. Today, we're not looking at the legend, but at the man behind the song. Sometimes It Snows in April didn't appear on a traditional studio album, but on the soundtrack to Under the Cherry Moon, a film that, unlike Purple Rain, is rarely mentioned when people talk about Prince. Where Purple Rain established him as an icon, this film has largely faded from the collective memory. And maybe that's exactly what makes this song so special. It feels almost hidden, as if it was never meant to take center stage. Instead, it quietly closes the parade soundtrack on a more reflective note. Musically, something subtle happens in the chorus. At first it sounds simple, but the moment he sings "wish," something shifts. The chord underneath that word feels like it never quite settles, as if it lingers somewhere between tension and release. And that's no coincidence. At the very moment of longing, he chooses a sound that isn't stable, as if even that desire can never be fully fulfilled. In the lyrics, he looks back on his friend Christopher Tracy, a character from the film the song appears in, but it never feels like just a story, as if he's not only singing about one person, but about something everyone recognizes. And even the perspective isn't entirely fixed. At times, it feels like he's speaking or singing as himself, and at others, almost from a distance, as if the voice shifts between someone remembering. He's not singing from within the moment itself, but as if he's already looking back on it. No grand drama, no explosion, just a series of memories of who someone was, what they meant, and how suddenly it can all be over. Sometimes it snows in April. It sounds like a simple observation, but it's really saying something else, that things happen when you least expect them, that the end isn't always announced, and that sometimes you only understand it once it's already gone. And maybe that's why this song feels so different, because it never tries to be bigger than the moment itself. And that's what makes this song so remarkable. The place it comes from, almost hidden in a film that hasn't stood the test of time, the closing track of the Parade album, presented as a soundtrack, and perhaps best known for the hit single Kiss. The music, that never fully comes to rest. And the lyrics, that don't shout, but look back. Everything points in the same direction. No bombast, no grand farewell, just the realization that it's already over. And maybe that's why this song only truly lands when you hear it again later, because even then, April will come. This was episode 1 of season 3, and the first chapter in our Prince artist arc. Now I'm curious to hear from you. Is Sometimes It Snows in April one of Prince's most underrated songs? Or does it stand right alongside his greatest work? Let me know in the comments. And cast your vote in the poll. If you want to explore this track and everything we cover in this series, there's a dedicated Spotify playlist waiting for you. You'll find the link in the description. Some songs get louder over time. This one just stays with you. Check out the social media pages, because I will follow you if you follow me. Thanks for watching. See you next time. And in the meantime, drop the needle, press play, and remember, we're only in it for the music.